Hey everyone, this is Dean with DCA Crypto. Will Bitcoin hit 70,000 or will we crash down? That's what I'm going to cover in this video, so I'd appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, smash that like button, and let's jump into it. Today's video, we're going to look at Bitcoin, where we're at right now in the charts, what's going on with Bitcoin and the market cycle. Are we going up to 70,000 for our next move, or are we going to crash back down to 56,000 or below? So let's jump into it here. All right, currently we are at 2.4 trillion market cap, so we have gotten above that 2.3 market cap. Bitcoin got up to 63,000 yesterday, and so it's kind of struggling a little bit here, trying to get above the $64,000 mark, and I'm hoping it gets above there. But we could see some further downside. If that happens, you know, not a big deal. We still got plenty of time left in this market, and corrections can be healthy. So we're going to jump into the chart here and a few articles and take a look at what's going on with Bitcoin. So this article here, it says Bitcoin technical analysis, bull set sights on a glimmer of recovery. As of May 13th, so yesterday, Bitcoin exhibits mixed signals across various time frames and technical indicators, presenting a complex landscape for traders. The leading crypto assets price currently stands at 62,700 and reflecting slight increase within the 24-hour time frame, blah, 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 blah. So it did, was at 60,000, then jumped up to 63. As you guys know, the other day it went from like 63.5 down to 60, or 62.5 down to 60 in a matter of an hour. So it can't really make up its mind right now. It kind of struggled between the bulls and the bears. So we're going to look at what's going on with it here and give us kind of an indicator of what we could see happening here in the short term. So this chart here, it talks about how it underscores a phase of consolidation with a bearish slant. So right now, it's kind of showing a bearish divergence or slant on the daily time frame. So they're saying after peaking near 71,287 on April 10th, it's corrected to a potential bottom around 56,500. So they're thinking this might have been the bottom, and I'll show you why they think that here in just a minute. The latest rebound seems to lack volume-backed conviction, suggesting that increase might not have strong support. And this scenario indicates potential vulnerability where there's a lack of buying pressure that could lead to further dips unless more buyers step in. So it still is kind of on the on the rocks here as to whether we're going to go up or down, because there's not a lot of buying pressure right now, not a lot of volume for that buying pressure. The 4-hour chart gives a glimpse of a recovery, and they're saying it rebounded from 60,000 up to 63.8. We keep getting rejected off that level just below 64,000. And they're trying to, it looks like it's trying to build support around 62,000. There's enhanced volume in that range. So on the 1-hour chart, the bullish momentum is more pronounced with price movements from 60,000 to 63,200. So, they're talking about in the short-term time frame, basically here it's showing bullish momentum, but on the daily chart, there's still some bearish signs in the daily chart. So we got to get above some certain levels here to show that we're going to be making a strong move towards the upside. I'm going to show you what that indicator is here in a minute. So bull verdict saying 1-hour and 4-hour time frame are showing favorable averages and increase in volume, but the daily time frame is showing a lack of volume yet. So we'll have to see what happens here over the next few days or few weeks. We'll jump into this article here by Bitcoinist.com. It's saying, is Bitcoin bear run over? Prices retest the 100-day moving averages. So though there are risks, the analyst, this analyst on X, basically Twitter, said in a post that he noted prices have retested the 100-day moving averages. Historically, whenever Bitcoin has dipped to or slightly below this level, it has marked a bottom followed by a significant upward rally. And they're talking about this. I think it was Peter from House of Crypto was talking about this. It's kind of aligning with the spring movement in the Bitcoin. Well, not just the Bitcoin, but in the psychology of a market cycle. Basically, there's a spring momentum that happens when you get a big upward push, then we get a correction, and then we jump up further, kind of spring up to the next level. So that may be what's happening here. And this article here is saying, basically looking at the daily chart, they note that the recent instance occurred in January where a retest of the 100-day moving average preceded a 90% surge. Now they're talking about prices have once again retested this level. If history guides, it is likely that Bitcoin has found a local bottom and a bullish outcome as seen in January of 2024 could be on the offering here. So I'm going to go over another article here that's kind of showing this. They're talking about CPI data, and that can help with Bitcoin's growth, basically. It can be a catalyst for Bitcoin's growth, so that's another thing that's kind of showing we could make an upward move here. So if we go to another article here by coinstats.app, they talk about is Bitcoin going to go to 70,000 or 56,000 ahead of the CPI report here. So basically this article here is saying, so will Bitcoin price surge or fall with the CPI data release? Bitcoin's trading its third consecutive daily green candle after the latest red candle on May 10th, and 2.1% increase to 62,634 helps to steady the uptrend. However, BTC price prediction shows that the largest crypto will remain in the woods as long as support at the 20-day exponential moving average and the 50-day EMA has not been reclaimed. So they're saying we got to get above this 20-day and 50-day level in order for us to reclaim the bullish momentum and get above there. And if you look on previous charts, which I'll show you here in just a minute, once it moves above that level, we always have an upward, typically, momentum. So if we jump into the chart here, right now, and this is, last night as I'm recording this, we did print this one candle here, kind of right above the, almost two candles above the 50-day here. So we're a little bit out of the woods with that one. We need to print a candle above this yellow 20-day moving average here. If we can do that, it may be a sign that we're going to move upward, because if you look in the past here, as you can see here, all these candles were above the 20 and 50-day here, and look what happened when we just got above it here. We just shot up like a rocket. And if we go back to here, once we got above it here, we took off again. Then we dipped down, but we kind of kept going here. So it is a positive sign when we get above the 20-day and 50-day EMA. Hopefully we keep above here and we get some upward momentum. If we don't, not a big deal. Like I said, I'm kind of expecting this to come down to the 57 to 53 level again, possibly. But some of the signs are showing that that might have been it, which would be very unusual for us to not have a bigger correction. But with these Bitcoin ETFs, it's really hard to say what's going to happen here. So either way, I'm good with it. So I'm prepared either way. My bags are packed and ready to go regardless. So I'm ready for it if we don't get a further dip. If we do, it's going to be good for people who weren't able to get in earlier, where they can get some tokens at some cheaper prices before we hopefully take off into a bigger bull run, later this year, and into next year. So that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in this video, guys. It looks like we're not quite out of the woods yet, but maybe in the next few days here, if we print some candles above the 20 and 50-day EMA, maybe that'll be our spring to the upward momentum that we're looking for. But it's still, mid-May, so there's still some time where we could get further correction into June and July. We'll have to see what happens here. Typically, summer's pretty low in crypto and pretty bearish price action, but who knows what's going to happen here with the markets. Nobody has a crystal ball, and the charts only tell you so much. You kind of just got to wing it and go with the flow pretty much with it. But that's pretty much what I wanted to cover in this video, guys. I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to check out my Telegram and my Discord. The links for those will be in the description below. And that will basically, if you want to join my Discord, that is through a Patreon membership. It's only $14.99 a month. And we can get you into all kinds of good projects through that if you're interested in those. And you can check out the free Telegram. That is absolutely free. And we got some great people in there always finding great crypto gems out there daily. So that's pretty much what I got for this video, guys. I appreciate it. We'll see you in the next video. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me.